Hi guys, welcome back to Sleeve Saturday. So last Sunday I finally got to see one of my favourite bands, FM, live in concert for the first time since 2019. The band are currently on tour in the UK and we flew over from Ireland to catch them in Stoke City. The venue was exactly what I like when seeing bands like FM. It's called 11 and it holds up to 400 people. The gig was packed and once again we stood shoulder to shoulder with fellow FM fans. You know, I'd rather be at a small gig like this, packed to the rafters with genuine fans, than in Wembley Stadium with 80,000 casual punters watching the Rolling Stones. Sweaty walls, a well-stocked bar and like-minded AOR fans. Just perfect. Now, opening up for FM was what I would call a melodic hard rock band called Mad Haven. They each had more hair than Chewbacca and they really looked the part, to be fair. Sonically and vocally, they were really decent too. A much harder sound than FM, and not what you'd expect as a warm-up act, but it was a really nice surprise. They're well worth a listen. Give them a try. There was a hum of anticipation around the room when they left the stage as the techies set up the rig for FM. We knew we were in for a treat, as since most people here last seen FM, they've released 2 albums. So we knew we would be getting a good blend of the old and the new. Sure enough, when they came out and opened up with the title track from their 2020 record, Synchronized, it was a great way to start the gig and blew a sonic wave to the back of the room. My mate Dara, who was with me, said after the gig the band themselves looked like they were really enjoying this concert, and I couldn't agree more. For them, being on stage is the thrill and reward for making music, and this 400 strong crowd were loud, very loud. And it created an echo chamber. The louder we were, the more the band enjoyed themselves, and the more they enjoyed it, the better we sang back. I'm calling out some obvious shit here, but man, lead singer Steve Overland's voice is flawless. There's not a crack in sight here for a man singing since the 1980s, and it's just so impressive, but I've said that a million times. We know, though, this isn't possible for everyone of that era. I was really hoping we'd hear their classic song Frozen Heart, as it had been put back on the set list recently after a hiatus, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Instead, I was delighted because we got the song Every Time I Think of You from the 1989 record Tough It Out, and that's one of my favourite songs by FM. I nearly had a heart attack singing it out loud with my pal. American singer Eric Martin was in attendance, and he had done a version of the song 2 years before FM, so this one was for him. So cool. Old classics, new songs, they all came thick and fast. Plenty of highlights as the band embraced their present and their past. The gig was capped off with a great rendition of Other Side of Midnight, and as usual, Jem Davis stepped away from the boards and came out with the keytar to sing alongside the band, as me and Dara lost our minds. On the other side of midnight. On the other side of midnight. Afterwards, as always, we hung out with like-minded fans for a few beers, and the band themselves, as always, were gracious with their time, posing for pictures and having a chat with us over a Heineken. Absolutely epic, and I would highly recommend you catch FM before the year is out. They have plenty of shows left to come. I'm curious though guys, have you already seen FM? Or do you intend to see FM? Sure, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel now. I'll see you next time.